Alright, today we're going to be talking about what you should be doing with your crystal solvents. So you may or may not know these little crystal cubes here. If you do have a Ganjin background, these are your fragile resin. So these you'll get from level up rewards, the bundles in the shop, and as well as Kura Games was generous enough to give us, I believe, 25 in total. So we got 20 a week ago, give or take, for some compensation rewards, and we've gotten another 5 today, as well as 10 lustrous tides. So thank you very, very much, Kura Games, for giving us a lot more of these. Keep them coming. In total, I had around 53 yesterday, and with these extra 5, that'll make 58. So more or less, if you've been saving them and you have not used them pre-Union level 40, which I highly recommend you wait until you're level 40 before you use these bad boys, is that, this will give you a quick example. Pre-Union level 40, boss drops, your ascension mats that you're going to need to level up your characters and ascend them. Those materials, pre-Union level 40, is a 2-drop. I don't think I've ever gotten the 3-drop pre-Union level 40, but once you do get to level 40, they will somewhat give you a 3-drops here and there. And when you're farming for a plethora of characters, you are going to get a bunch of 3-drops, and 2 3-drops is 6 mats in total, 3 2-drops is 6 mats in total, and each boss costs 60 weight plates. Getting 2 3-drops is 120 weight plates. Mind you, here and there, it's not a consistent 3-drop, but that will essentially save you one run, 60 weight plates worth. But ultimately, that's going to be up to you whether you want to save them or not. But yeah, we're going to be going into what you should be using your crystal solvents on. So first and foremost, what I did was I got all my characters to level 70, and I got their weapons to level 70 as well. Granted, I left Baiji's weapon at level 60. I felt like 60 was enough for her. And I left my Havoc Rover's weapon at level 40. Doncha got to 70. They both use swords. And they're both on my Havoc Rover team, by the way. So they are on the same team. But the reason why I did this, for me personally, is that I went from Union level 40 to 43. So I went 3 Union levels. If I open up my menu here, I went from 40 to 43 in the span of 24 hours. I got an insane amount of XP. So I'm only 2 Union levels away from getting that free 5-star weapon. This pack, you get a Union level 45, and you can choose a free 5-star standard weapon. I'm going to be personally opting for the sword, so I wanted to save a bit of resources from a Havoc Rover, so I kind of did not get that within level 70. So you do gotta like use this within reason. I don't know what characters you guys have, but that's just how my gacha lined up for me personally. So I didn't get my Havoc Rover to level 70, so I saved a bit of resources there. I am free to play in the game. Maybe you're a light spender, maybe you're a will. If you are a will, this is not going to apply to you whatsoever. Just go crazy at that point. Again, get your weapons level 70, your characters level 70. That should definitely be first priority. So the next thing after getting your characters and weapons to level 70 is I'd recommend you go to the Forte skill tree and you level up your skills, okay? So first and foremost, on your main DPS, granted how much solvents you have, I had 53 again yesterday. Maybe you spent some prior, I don't know exactly the amount you've had, but if you didn't spend any, what I highly recommend you do is get your Forte skills to level 6 in relevance to the character, right? So this is not one shoe fit all, or one size fit all, so to say. You gotta level up the relevant skills towards the character that you're built. Just don't go crazy, don't level up everything to level 5, level 6. Level up the necessary skills that corresponds to the character, as some characters may not need certain talent levels leveled up, so you can save a bunch of resources there, especially if you're free to play. On Verena, I'm leveling up the Forte Circuit and Liberation only. I'm not touching the basic attack, the resonance skill, and intro skill, as I don't necessarily care for the damage on Verena. She's mere just there to heal and give supportive capabilities through her outro skill and through inherent skills, right? So I don't care about Verena's damage whatsoever. So, you know, you do got to be careful. Don't go ham, don't go crazy. Make sure you read the skills and understand what they do. Going back to the main DPS, level up the skills. I would want to say to at least level 5, if not 6 if the materials. Make sure you get these second stat bonus abilities on your Forte skill tree. So I got these all for Kalchara, as well as make sure you get the second inherent skill. This is going to be very, very important, especially on characters like Verena, for example. This character is just completely broken. So if you look at Verena's second inherent skill, it will give you a second life, so you won't take fatal damage for every 10 minutes, and you will get a shield as well. So like, inherent skills are very, very important. You should already have the second one pre-Union level 40, but once you get to Union level 40, you can get the second one once you ascend your character. So make sure you get these. These are very, very important. And get these second stat bonuses on this middle part of your skill tree as well. So get those as well on your characters. I got most of them, so Yinlin, I got her maxed out. These ones, I would highly recommend you do not do. I would wait until you're level 50. If you don't know the drops, I think you do have a rare chance of getting a gold drop once you get to level 40, but they're very, very rare. For the most part, you're going to be getting some slight purples and some blues, so I probably wouldn't recommend you go too ham on these, but definitely work towards getting the second middle part of your skill tree fully leveled, right? So unlock these 100%. So get your kit to level 70, weapons to 70, and then get your skill tree fully maxed out. without these 4 top ones here. And then that more or less should take you to the last part that I want to recommend you do last is tacit fields. So tacit fields for your echo builds are obviously very, very important. A lot of your damage will come from your echoes, right? If you don't have a proper build on, obviously you can do a lot less damage than having a proper build on, right? That's just common sense. When I was farming last night on stream, I do stream here on YouTube on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So do come check out the streams. I was lucky enough to get, I think I had 5 4-3-1-1 builds on my characters. And I think my Havoc Rover was missing this mushroom piece, and I was like really, really lucky enough to get this on a tacit field run on my second run, so I got insanely lucky, by the way. Once you get your characters and your weapons to 70, you level to 40 skill again, work on your echoes. I think I had around 10 solvents, so I did about like 10 runs, give or take, farming echoes last night. So I would highly recommend you do that last. Farming tacit fields pre-level 40, I feel like it's a complete scam. I mean, it's a scam right now as is. The drop rates are horrible. I think I was getting around 3 or 4 5-star echo pieces, and I think the echo XP materials was 2 golds and 5 purples. And yeah, echo XP is very, very scarce in the game, by the way. Very, very scarce. That's innovative video of itself. Do this last. Definitely do not farm tacit fields first. So just make sure you properly build your characters first, and then just save the echo farming last. And one more thing I would want to bring up is focus on building a second team once you hit the stage in the game. I was lucky enough to get Donjin. I think I have an S1. So my second team is I have a Rover team with Donjin and Baiji. So I have this team going on here on my second team, and then I got the Yilin Kachara comp with Verena on my first team. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Crystal Solvent guide. Overall, just level your characters, level the weapons, go through the 40 skill tree, level up the appropriate skills, and then tackle your echoes last. So that's my personal recommendation. It's what worked out for me. I got 2 solid teams. I got 24 stars in Towered Adversity on Experimental Zone, and I got 9 out of the 30 stars already. Full free to play, by the way, full free to play. 9 out of 30 stars. I think that's a pretty good accomplishment as the game's only been out for 3 weeks. But yeah, that's what's worked out for me as a free to play player. Hopefully this guide will help you to build 2 teams properly and just give you an overall guide on what to do. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully you guys all like and enjoy. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys are building in terms of your 2 teams, or maybe you're still building 1 team for whatever reason. Let me know what characters you guys are building and whether or not you saved your crystal solvents for your level 40, or whether you've already used them already. Let me know. I'll be reading all the comments as usual. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully you guys all liked and enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Told my brothers one day we gon' make it. We just gotta grind for that paycheck. Mama told me one day I'll be famous. Remember when she used to say she hate this? That ended with life when I say shit. Now I'm inside all them people's playlists.